How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 22 of this series now, and if you have been enjoying this series so far, make sure you show your support by leaving a like on the video. Over the last few episodes, we've really hit new heights, and it's good to see that you guys really are enjoying this series. One thing though that was suggested in the last episode was to change Akinfenwa's kit number, so that we could have Adam Armstrong as the number 9. Akinfenwa's going to have the number 99 shirt because he's going to be twice as good as anyone that wears the number 9 shirt. So, you know, giving him 2 9s, 99, that's a good kit number for him. And Adam Armstrong will become our new number 9. Hopefully he will fill those boots well, and we'll have to see how he does get on with this new kit number. But now we are going to be having the first game of the episode, and it is going to be against Huddersfield Town. They're currently 5th in the league table, and it's going to be interesting to see if we've got the ability to beat them in this game. The only change we are making to the lineup is we're bringing Matthew Grimes back into central midfield, and apart from that, we're going with the same lineup, we're going with the same players. And here goes Jenkins. Doesn't really have that much pace, but we're going to wait for the run. And it's Baxendale that gets on the end of it and tries to cut inside and passes it off to King, who's going to go for a shot and again goes for a shot. And already in 3 minutes we've scored the first goal of the game. And talk about a perfect start to the game, that's certainly what we've got here. Baxendale again, threading it through to Billy King. He gets a bit unlucky with the first shot, but then it falls kindly to him for the second one, and it's a good finish. Baxendale, nice little turn of pace there. And here he goes, he's going to keep on going. Adam Armstrong's calling for it, but we're going to pass it off to him instead. And Jenkins gets taken down. I thought that would have been a penalty, to be honest. And inside here to Adam Armstrong, he's going to turn his man and have a shot. And that's a really good save by the Huddersfield keeper. Now it's Baxendale trying to thread it through here to Armstrong. He's very lethal on the break, and look at this, Armstrong's just skipping past all the defenders and has a shot, and that's gone out for a corner, I think. Back to Naki Wells, and now Whitehead back to Wells again, and that's a really good save. And then they've got it from the rebound, and they've equalised from that. That's probably the most powerful P-roller I've ever seen in my life. You look at that, that's their first shot on goal. How lucky are they to win it back there? That is ridiculous. That is just typical AI luck. Oyama's going down this left-hand side, cutting inside, nice little burst of pace, and he keeps on going and has a shot and hits the post with that one. Out wide again to Oyama. We're going to try and get the ball over the top. That's a nice little ball. So Billy King here. We're going to keep on going. He gets fouled, and is that a penalty? Yes, it is. And it's a red card as well, a second bookable offence for Whitehead, and he is off, and they're down to 10 men as well now. But it just automatically switched. Okay then, we're just going to take it with Oyama. And do we score? Yes, we do. Oyama gets another goal, and that's his 7th in Football League 1 this season. I believe he's going to be top scorer in Football League 1 as well after this game. Unless he can get some more goals, then he certainly will be top scorer. And he really has been in very, very good form these past few games. Oh, that's a poor loss. And now it's Hogg having a shot, and again, another one of those ridiculous saves from Roy Silva. That is just stupid. And they keep hold of it, and Roy Silva makes another good save. There we have it. We end up getting a 2-1 result from that game. A very, very good result. And we're lucky that we actually came away with the 3 points in that game. Not that we played bad. We certainly dominated Huddersfield. But when they got that equaliser, it looked like they were going to get back into the game. Luckily, we got a penalty though. Oyama stepped up for it. He scored it. And that is going to be another goal for him. And we do end up seeing Tunga go up to a 63, which obviously is fantastic. But with the other results, not very good whatsoever. I would have expected a bit more. We do have the scout that has returned though. Obviously our scout future star. We're going to take a little look at this one. We will see what kind of play that we do have. So obviously Aiden Oliver, that isn't our scout future star. It's going to be Gabriel Miranda. And he looks absolutely amazing. Already got very good physical stats by the looks of things. Obviously still only 15, but 63 overall already at the age of 15. That is fantastic. Obviously Barkham is getting on a little bit. He's playing on the right midfield this season. When he ends up leaving the club, if he does next season, this guy could come in and he could fill a really good void. We still have Ben Demetru though, so obviously we will send him out to England, and hopefully he can find some good youth players. We're also going to have a quick squad report for this month. We will have to take a little look at some of the players that have grown. Matthew Grimes is now a 67 overall. Obviously we ended up buying him from Swansea last season, and he's growing across the board, which is very nice to see. Oyama is the first player in the squad to reach a 70 overall. Obviously, he's in excellent form. He's already grown by +2 this season, and I think he's going to grow even more. Obviously, in that last training session, we saw Tunga go up. He's now a 63 overall. Jacob Hansen, also another player that's grown. He's now a 62. But now we do have the next game of the episode, and it is going to be against Oldham Athletic here. I'm going to make one change in the lineup, though. I'm going to take out Grimes, and I'm going to go ahead and put in... Where is he? There we go. Pacini. We'll give him a little go in midfield, and I may even put him... Oh, no, I'll leave him on the bench for now, and I was going to take out King, but I think I will leave him in there as well. So this is the side we are going with. Again, the same lineup that we have been using for quite a few games now. It's done well for us, and I think it will continue to do well for us in this game. Here they go down this left-hand side. Good little burst of pace and a good cross. And that is a ridiculous goal. Oh my god, what is that for a header? Once again, I do not know how we conceded that goal. That is just ridiculous. You look at that, it's crossed into the middle. Roy Silva shouldn't be beaten from there, from his near post. It's a bit unlucky, I guess, because it did come off the crossbar. I really think we've been desperately unlucky in this first half. Now that it's over, I believe that we got very unlucky. And now we're going into the second half. I don't know. It's just the final pass in the final third that's really letting us down. Look at Armstrong. He's done really well here. He's going to keep on going and have a shot. And Armstrong does equalise there. That was good determination there from him. He kept on plugging away, trying to win it back. Look at that. Just really, really wanted to win it back. Real determination. Could have passed it inside. Went for goal himself, though. And in the end, it's a good finish right there. King going to get this one out wide to Oyama. He's got a lot of pace here. He's going to get it driven inside to Adam Armstrong. He shoots, he scores, and it's just as simple as that. Literally, it's just so simple to score. And, well, in this second half, that's certainly been the case for Adam Armstrong. He's just so good at finishing, and that's another goal. He's got himself a brace in this game. And that is a really nice finesse shot once again. Surely we're going to have a few more one-on-one opportunities. They'll push a lot of men forward, looking to get back into the game. And we'll try and get this one over the top here for Armstrong. It's a good little knockdown, actually. And now it's Oyama getting it through once again to Armstrong, who's turned his man and had a shot. And this guy, seriously, is unstoppable. That's going to be his hat-trick now. It's like the defenders aren't even there. It's ridiculous. This is a brilliant pass inside. Armstrong had so much work to do from that position, though. And you look at that for a finish. It's just exquisite. It's brilliant. And there we have it. We end up winning 3-1 from that game after coming from a goal behind. That second half performance was absolutely what I was looking for. It was perfect. Couldn't have been better in any way, shape or form. And you can see their 3 shots. They were all in the second half. And they were all from Armstrong. All of them going into the back of the net as well. It's just absolutely awesome to see Adam Armstrong doing so well after the amount of money we paid for him. But we have another training session, and Sears, our goalkeeper, has gone up to a 63. But now we have the next game, and it is going to be against Port Vale in the J-Paint Trophy second round. I know it's an away game, but I am thinking that I should sim this game, and that is exactly what I am going to go ahead and do. So we will go ahead and skip this one, and we end up winning 3-4 on penalties there. But we do have 2 players that have gone down injured, Cargill and Walker. Hopefully they're not out for too long. Tyler Walker out for 6 weeks. Bit of a blow, not the end of the world though. And we will see that Bailey Cargill's only out for 3 days. So again, not really too bad. And well, I would have said last season if they were out for that long, that would have been a bit of an issue, but we've got a lot of depth this season, so it's not really too much of a problem. So now it's going to be time for the next game of the episode, and it's going to be against Swindon Town here in Football League 1. Oyama will be coming up against his former side, Swindon Town, as well. Obviously, we signed him from him in the summer, and so far he's made such an impact. He's been such a good player for us. And here they go early on in the game, trying to cut inside, and that's a good save by Roy Silva there. And they still keep hold of it here. And it's going to be a good cross into the middle. But a brilliant save again. Here goes Balmy trying to cut inside. He's been a bit of a threat all game. And he's... Wow, really? Did that seriously just go in there at the near post? That was a ridiculous finish. You look at that. He just squeezed in and out of the players. And again, I just don't understand how you score from there. That is a ridiculous goal. A good goal regardless. And they're 1-0 up here. Baxendale's down, but the play continues on. And we're going to get this one out wide. That's a really good pass by Harrison. And it's Ayama cutting inside here, going all the way and having a shot. And Ayama gets himself another goal, and this time it's against his former club. I'm just amazed at the way that this guy finishes every single shot that he has on goal. Look at that, another really good finish there. And it seems like all of them go into the top right-hand corner. That's a really good finish. But then again, I guess a player with that confidence, who's scoring a lot in front of goal, is going to finish a lot of opportunities off. And that's his 8th goal already this season. We're only in October, and he's already scored 8. I would have been happy if he'd have scored 8 by the end of the season, but he's already got 8, and we're barely through the season yet. That's a good little pass back into Roberts again, who's completely done me, and Roy Silva this time doesn't get beaten at his near post. They get this one out wide. Balmy again, really their best player so far. They get the cross in again, and really, is that going to happen? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Why on earth is no one on the line or tracking back to deal with that? For the second time in the game, we've gone behind. It's Balmy again. That little arsehole getting the cross in. And I don't know what Roy Silva's doing there. He really doesn't shower himself in much glory with that one. There you have it. We end up losing one of our first games, I think, of this season so far. We end up losing to Swindon. And they just got so lucky in that game. You don't even know. That was just one of those games I was not going to win, because either way, they would have scored some bullshit goal. Once again, we're going to be having some more player training here. We'll see if we get any good results from this one. Armstrong is now our second player, up to a 70 overall. But now we're coming up against Bradford City for the next game. Tunga said he wanted to play in the next game. I'm giving him a chance in this one, and we'll have to wait and see if he does impress. Barkham playing it inside to Armstrong. He gets bodied, but he keeps hold of it, and now it's Billy King. Running through on goal here. Surely we should square it. Yes, we do. And it is Armstrong that gets the first goal of the game. And it's all about Billy King in that move. Now we'll pass it in again. This time it's Bree trying to feed through Armstrong, who has a shot. And it's just as simple as that. It's ridiculous. Give this guy an opportunity on goal, and he'll take it. And I won't be surprised if Armstrong goes on to get a hat-trick in this game. That's his 8th goal in Football League 1. And between him and Ayama, they've both got 16 goals between them. But they get this one out wide. They may still want to get a way back into the game. And they do end up getting a goal. And literally just like that, they've already got a goal back in the game. Free kick. Can we win the header? We do win the header. And it's a good opportunity here. Armstrong going to be playing through Ayama here. One-on-one, through on goal. Surely he's going to score. I messed that up. That was my fault. Again, I should have probably scored from that one. So there we have it. We end up getting a very, very nice result there. We end up winning 2-1 in this game. And it's 2 goals in the first half from Armstrong that see out the result. Right, guys, so this is going to be the end of this episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. In the next episode, we will try and get through the rest of October. There's only a few games left over. I say a few, there's 4 games. It's going to be a long season. I can say that right now. There's a lot of games, and we're certainly a far way away from the transfer window. But hopefully we can go ahead and make good progress towards the January transfer window. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.